So you're the guy who turned an entire galaxy into his personal HOA? Impressive work. Most people struggle to get their neighbors to agree on lawn care, but you managed to get trillions of beings to follow dress codes and curfews.
Politics is applied psychology on a galactic scale, Doctor. 14 million futures. One victory. Impressive odds for a man who used to cut people open for a living. Surgery to sorcery seems like quite the career pivot.
Surgery taught me precision, magic taught me consequences. Both beat whatever school taught you that genocide makes good policy. Your whole unlimited power thing has one major flaw. Everybody keeps trying to overthrow you. Ever wonder why?
Overthrow attempts prove the necessity of strong leadership. Chaos breeds rebellion, order breeds stability. Your mystical calculations intrigue me, though. All those futures mapped out, yet you still choose paths that require massive casualties. We both sacrifice lives for our vision.
My sacrifices come with consent. People choose to fight, choose to resist, choose to die for what they believe in. Your empire removes choice entirely, free will versus forced compliance. One creates heroes, the other creates slaves. Which legacy sounds better to you?
Slaves who live in peace versus heroes who die in chaos. Your philosophy sounds noble until you count the bodies. Would you give nuclear weapons to children and call it freedom of choice? Some decisions require wisdom that most beings simply don't possess.
Nuclear weapons, lightsabers to toddlers. You really love these extreme analogies. Most choices aren't that dramatic. People just want to live their lives without some space wizard deciding what's best for them. You had infinite power and chose to micromanage. That's not wisdom.
Micromanagement maintains civilization across thousands of worlds. Your approach lets entire planets burn while you debate ethics. Thanos snapped his fingers once and achieved more decisive results than centuries of your moral hesitations. Action trumps philosophy when extinction looms.
Thanos was insane and his plan got reversed by a bunch of teenagers with attitude problems. Real solutions don't require murdering half the universe or turning everyone into mind-controlled puppets. Your obsession with Anakin proves that. You spent decades destroying one family just to prove you could.
The Skywalker family's fate served the galaxy's greater needs. Personal tragedy often enables universal progress. Your own journey began with personal loss, your hands, your career, your old life. Destruction comes before transformation. We simply operate on different scales.
My transformation was self-inflicted stupidity that I had to fix myself. Anakin's was decades of manipulation by you. There's a massive gap between choosing your own suffering and having it forced on you by some creepy mentor figure. Even Batman chose his path after tragedy. He wasn't groomed into it by the Joker.
True leadership requires moving beyond personal motivations. Consider Magneto. His extremism comes from witnessing genocides, yet he commits atrocities to prevent them. Sometimes protection requires becoming the monster others fear to challenge.
Magneto fights from pain and experience. You fight from boredom and ambition. There's a galaxy-sized gap between those motivations. Captain America spent years punching fascists because he understood that some systems can't be reformed. They have to be stopped. Your empire is exactly what he'd consider worth dying to defeat.
Captain America's idealism works in small conflicts with clear enemies. Galactic governance requires pragmatic solutions to complex problems. Tony Stark gets this. Brilliant enough to see big pictures, willing to build systems that monitor and guide for everyone's benefit. Idealists create problems, pragmatists solve them.
Stark's monitoring systems created Ultron, which tried to extinction bomb humanity. Pragmatic solutions have a nasty habit of becoming the next crisis. Your Death Star got blown up by farm kids with space magic. Maybe the problem isn't idealism versus pragmatism. Maybe it's thinking you can control everything in the first place.
Control maintains order. Without it, chaos consumes everything worthwhile. Your role as guardian of reality presents similar challenges. The power to reshape existence, eliminate suffering through decisive action. Haven't you felt the temptation to simply resolve everything permanently?
Daily, watching Christine move on, seeing Wong risk his life for magic, watching universes collapse because someone made the wrong choice. Yeah, I want to fix it all. The second I start making those choices for everyone else, though, I become the threat people need protection from.
We both face the same challenge, believing ourselves wise enough to guide others while denying ourselves the authority to do so effectively. I embrace the responsibility openly. You hide behind noble restraint. Which approach actually serves those we claim to protect?
Serving people means respecting their right to screw up their own lives. Wanting to help and having the right to force help aren't the same thing. Your honesty about wanting power doesn't make seizing it more ethical. It just makes you openly wrong instead of secretly wrong.
Wrong according to whom? Rebel propaganda, failed Jedi philosophies. Your standards adapt to circumstances, sacrificing half the universe for victory while refusing to impose order for peace. Moral flexibility serves your goals, while rigid principles serve mine. Neither position is pure.
Moral flexibility beats moral rigidity when you're dealing with impossible situations and cosmic-level stakes. Context matters. What stays constant is giving people room to choose their own mistakes and victories. Your empire eliminated that completely.
Choice requires wisdom to be meaningful. Without guidance, beings make decisions that destroy themselves and others. Your willingness to carry impossible burdens while maintaining ethical flexibility is admirable, though. Few could protect reality without sacrificing their essential humanity.
Humanity keeps the job worth doing. Lose that and you're just another cosmic horror story waiting to happen. Running a galaxy does sound simpler than babysitting infinite dimensions, though. Your problems stay in one place.
Simpler, but less stimulating. Managing infinite possibilities versus organizing finite resources. Your scope makes my achievements look quaint. We'll both be remembered as warnings about power's price, though your restraint may earn kinder historical judgment than my efficiency. I'll admit, Doctor, you are pretty strange.